Good morning. Just a few tips when you service your car. Firstly, drive it up some of these pedestals. It's nice to lift your car a little bit. It's better to get underneath the car. Other side, also one what I have here is a piece of masonite, piece of wood backing. Put it under the car for the oil drippings. If you mess, you don't mess on your paving. To cut out 5 liter, one for the oil, one for the oil filter. When you take off the oil filter, it normally leaks in a different place when your oil is coming out, so that's nice to have two. Then if this is waste, you can all just wipe it. There's my oil filter, air filter and petrol filter. Two types of oil. I normally use Helix, the 20W50 for it's an older car, but it's a thicker oil for the summer. 15W40 thinner oil for the thinner oil for other cars that I for my daughter's car, but I normally tend to use it in the winter when it's cold. Halfway, I'm just gonna this one is a little bit half. I'm gonna first fill it up and then use this little bit thicker oil. So it's really all Helix. I mix them, no problem. Okay, this is just a few tips for servicing your car, and at least last. Use gloves on your hands so that you don't mess oil on your hands. This is just a idea from my side. I don't know how much weight it carries. I don't heat up my car. Don't drive around the block, heat the engine up, plug the oil, plug, let it run. I just use it as cold. When I started, just put it on the ramps, open the plug. My idea is if you put cold oil into a hot engine, I can see how this engine block shrink can cause maybe issues. This little oil that stays behind, I don't think there's any issue. I never actually run my engine hot, take the oil out, put cold oil in, so unless you can heat up your oil. So this is my side of the story. I don't know, as I said, how much is that worth, but I don't know if you also do that. Okay, and this engine never had a wash since I bought this new. I just wipe it, blow it out. My idea is all the plugs, where there's plugs, all the relays, fuse box, the lights, all this temperature gauges, all the something just tells me if you blow or just go and blow cold steam wash or whatever your engine, all this water is going to go inside all the plugs and all the stuff, and after 5 years everything starts not working and making disconnect. There's too many plugs in the engine. And after the service also, I see this hot engine take this machine and blows all the stuff. You can maybe blow here if you can go be careful, do it nicely, or maybe with a, when the engine is cold, with a brush and some cleaner, little bit by little bit cleaner inside. But as I said, this engine never had a wash since I bought it 18 years ago. So maybe if you stay on a farm it's a different story, but here in the city there's not much the engine can go dirty. You can just blow it off with the air gun. Okay, cheers and goodbye.